Hello everyone and welcome to Season Watch. Today we're watching Reign of the Seven Spellblades, Episode 14. Now, what happened last time? We had Oliver, Shella, Nano, and Vera all exploring the second level of the dungeon as they're advancing down. They found like the piece and everything. Vera learned about guys cooking, and Oliver talked to his shadow. Um, Forgot her name, but yeah, she's kind of helping out, taking care of magical beasts. Speaking of magical beasts, the trio of first years had to deal with a chimera, which is kind of like a giant grasshopper with regenerative abilities and spikes and everything. But they were able to do it. Vera was a bit surprised there because she thought it got upper hand on Oliver, but he was ready for it and defended it and was able to block it. So they all sword roses are showing up how they have talent, you know. But Oliver in special really catches Vera's eye because yeah, it makes sense that Shella is good from a noble family, Nano from from her country and everything that she would use to go to war. How's Oliver keeping up with all of them? So she's has some theories about his past, but she's not gonna pry or anything. So mate, I wonder if that's ever gonna come up again. But that's not important right now because they're trying to head down to save Peter from Ophelia. Which, by the way, we also got a glimpse of Ophelia's past with Carlo as people get affected by her pheromones. So she does get lonely and everything. And Carlo even feels sad for her and wants her to have a normal happiness, you know. But back with Peter, as they woke up, we also get to see them waking up Albright, which quickly assess the situation. How they got caught by Ophelia, what she plans to do with them, and even that Peter was a reversi that changed to female form. So they gutted himself to get some magical orbs out to give to Peter so that Peter can escape and save them. Since Peter is not affected by the pheromones in the air, so they're not weakened, you know. So Peter is also gonna be showing up, I imagine. But I wonder if we're gonna have the student council finding Ophelia's workshop this episode. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, not wait too long, because we're gonna be starting. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine as we watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I would imagine with the succubus bloodline, intercourse is not about love. Which is kind of crazy because she's so young. And yeah, it's nice that we have more flashbacks with the two of them. Because I do feel sorry for Ophelia. Because she didn't choose that life. She was just born into it. And she has to arc with the consequences of it, you know? And unlike Albright's family, where it was hammered into him to have that mentality, it's not like she was punished and trained into it. She was just born into it. It's part of her blood. So, Percy, I think the name of the spy, by the way. So yeah, she isn't able to make connections with people really. But there are a few exceptions, like Carlo and I guess Oliver. Though I don't know if just affect. Though I guess females are not affected by it. Maybe because if that's the case, maybe she could have some girlfriends. Then again, there's the whole succubus thing that probably gets in the way. Yeah, just gotta believe in them. Millihan there. Yeah, takes notes so they can keep up. No, she's totally fine with all types of creature. I mean, that's kind of nice. It's been 3 days since they went down, huh? Nobody can beat you. Look at how proudly she pronounces it. Wait. Ah, because of Ophelia. But he seems to have some, like, immunity or resistance to it. And she getting flustered by it. He's special. It just wouldn't. But yeah, I didn't even realize that his team Shella, Nano, and Vera. Oh my god, Nano. I see. Yeah, I guess the whole other story here in her third layer with her workshop. Yeah. Nano, you're not helping. Oh my god. I see. Oh my god, Nano. Now's not the time. I mean, Nano especially is very innocent. Okay. So yeah, we have to deal with this as well. Well, Oliver has to deal with this. It's kind of like a foldable. Oh, it was from the plants. Yeah, they're very useful. Karste, yeah. So now she's going back. Another lesson. Okay. Has to do lake walk. I mean, yeah, if they're gonna be around water. Know the spell and using the spell are two different things. But yeah, it's good to know this, considering they're gonna be surrounded by water. I was about to say, like, I'm impressed that Nano can do it. Yeah. He's good with spells. Now let's see. Oh, look at that. She used to do that. No? Now's the time for him to learn. Now he's starting to glide. Skywalk. Okay, we're learning Geppo here. I did not know we're becoming Cypher Paul here. Yeah, look how turbulent the water is on our feet. A bit of both, I guess. Oh, you're also very good with magic. Come on. Look at that. These are very special first years. Yeah. They're scary about that, you know. Oh yeah, there's these shoes as well. They're gonna fly.
途中で浮島に降りてこう炊き直すの。あんたがせかすからやるけど、リスク高いわよ。魔獣がいて降りられないこともあり得る。そうなったら。そうなったら？あんたをお姫様抱っこしてレイクウォークね。
Yeah, lake walk.
そこまで嫌な顔しなくてもいい。
Oh my god. But yeah, they're not gonna do skywalk. They're just gonna be using brooms. But they use the instance should not be affected by the cloudfish or whatever. Oh, wind elementals. Oh, that is nice. Very smart. Yeah, things seem dead. Well, the Scavenger is here. I thought we weren't gonna see any more of him this season. But I did mention a couple episodes ago about him. Now, why is he here? Leave it more.
彼らの友人がオフィーリアにさらわれてしまってね。助けに行くところさ。今のサルバドーリに喧嘩を売るのか。どうせ死ぬならここで俺の素材となるがいい。
If you're gonna die anyways, at least die here so I can make use of your corpse. Operate. Why would he cooperate? Uh-huh. For research results. Her final visitor. You're here to attend her funeral. Small obligation. Yeah, she's distracting. Oh, she's casting something. Yeah. And there's our next chimera. Attack the strongest. Which in this case is him. Clever girl. Oh yeah. I wonder what exactly Vera was doing there. Oh, don't tell me Carlos is gonna be the final visitor. They did mention about the last adventure and stuff like that too. And now they're reliving the past. Oh. I mean, I guess if there's anyone to be there at Ophelia's final moments, I guess it would be Carlo. Yeah, like.
友達できないわね、リア。うるさい。男ならいくらでも寄せられるんだから。
It's not about getting a man,
私の夢は友達に囲まれ
having friends.
リアを見ることなの。気色悪い夢勝手に見ないでよ。
That one's creepy. Ah, look at his Alvin Godfrey. Godfrey. Yeah, she doesn't like the Salvadorian name. The family name, you know. Causing. Did he use dare? So he caught. Yeah. Yeah, he sure did. Yeah. He's forcing pain on himself so that he can stand around. But yeah, see, he's doing the best he can to resist. Oh, yeah, being around her is gonna be very painful. Like, oh, he's trying. I'll give him that. But yeah, seeing her face with the perfume is infatuates. Like, ah. Ah. Yeah, because she does appreciate him trying. Uh-huh, sure. Hmm? They finally give in to the pay. He forced himself, he conditioned himself through a lot of pain, which, it hurts. You can kind of see the aura around her. 2 months of that. Ow. Yeah, he certainly have the resolve. Yeah, those 2 months are nothing compared to her whole life. Look at that. Yeah, the student council. Yeah, it's a tough job. He's. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm surprised that he's doing just fine with Ophelia here.
お前は何ができるんだ？簡単な魔法薬の調合と、あと中魔法くらいなら。では、やけどは治せるか？え？
Look at that.
フランナ！大丈夫ですか？生まれ持った魔力量に対して、魔力の扱いが。
So he's too strong for his own good.
マシになったんだが。大丈夫です。
I like this side of Ophelia. And we're getting to see more of Carlos and Al with her. Look at that. She's the healer of the party. His own chastity. Oh my god. Yeah, true. He made her hear people talking. Ophelia does have some. Oh,
またお前たちか。懲りないな。貴様こそもう少し惜しんだらどうなんだ。他人の命も自分の命も。コングレガンだ。全員構えろ。くらんな。
yeah, we're campus watch, huh? Yeah, I wonder what was the moment that she shifted, you know, because she seemed to have become fine with them. So I'm guessing we're gonna be seeing that moment as like this episode. Yeah, I want to join the watch. Oh my god, Ophelia, really? Look at how they look at her. I feel like Carlos more of the right hand. Of course.
彼はそんな人じゃない。じゃあお
And
前
people
先輩の役に立ってるって言うのか。強いわけでもねえのによ。治癒魔法
like
あなたより使える団員もういるし。
yeah, just let her be. Like, why do you need to bully her? And using not only an insult, but also her last name. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. The probably like the magical creatures in her womb and everything. And see, even her outfits changed now. See, now she's changed.
僕の気持ちをお前は今土足で踏み荒らしている。僕の意志を奪って単なるオスに貶めるつもりで。そうだよな。そんなのがお前のやりたかったことか。最後にはゴッドフレイ先輩もそうやって誘惑するつもりかよ。
Yeah, and he's saying the same thing the others said, which
否定しろよ。違うって言えよ。オフィリア。
yeah, that saddened her. It's kind of like the last string of hope she had. Like the pre-existing members of the watch. Yeah. She's been trying to hold it back, but and now we're gonna have the start of Peter's escape, which is very loud. And she has some chimera guards, mini ones. Getting his Altem. Now, is Oliver and the others gonna see it? Oh. Okay. You tripped. Was that... Did that work fine? Oh. We're not gonna find out. Not this episode, at least. So yeah, well, the watch didn't reach her just yet. We spent a lot of this on a flashback, learning more about Ophelia, and it's so painful to see how people treat her. Like, she already has to go through all the trouble of her bloodline, and then people mistreat her like that. It's just like she's trying to be herself, but people are kind of forcing her back in line with her blood, and she's just like, you know what, screw it, and embraced it, which is saddening. Like, Alvin and Carlos was trying to be there for her. And I noticed that Oliver's cousin, sister, whatever you'll call her, she didn't really appear in the backstory at all, even though she was supposedly friends with Ophelia. So that's curious why they didn't show any of that. Like, I guess they're just focusing on the student watch, their relationship with her. And that was the episode. And wow. Okay, so let's just talk about the beginning bits first, with them actually on the third layer now. So now there's this whole wasteland kind of thing and the waters. So since they were gonna go in a boat, which by the way was made with the tool plant, which so useful. Vera was now gonna teach them a new technique, like lake walk or something like that. So they can use a spell on their feet so they can walk and even glide around the water, since they're gonna be surrounded by a body of water. So give them more movement, Don't be confined to just a boat, because if something happens, you're a goner. So to show and explain to them, Nano had a hard time in the beginning, magic's not her strong suit. But Oliver did get it, was a little worried at the beginning, but got it. And we even got to see that he did see his mom doing it and everything. Now his time to do it. And after getting it, he even invited Nano to join him, which she then finally was able to do it. And it's kind of hard between just having her seeing him do it and also her wanting to keep up with him. A mix of both, perhaps. And of course, Shella was also able to do it. 3 very capable first years. But yeah, as they started to go, they end up meeting don't remember his name. They mentioned it, but like it didn't really stick in my head, so just the Scavenger. whatever was his title. I don't think it was it Scavenger? No. Yeah, I don't remember what was his title, but Scavenger. There we go. That makes more sense. Scavenger makes more sense than Scavenger. So the Scavenger showed up, and it seems like was it for her funeral? Like, fully expect her to die in this. But here's that he was there for this. Like, because they don't seem to be that close, so like, what is going on here? But they did talk about a final visitor, so which special, like, I already thought about this with the flashbacks we had the last episode, but then we had all the flashbacks this episode, and definitely Carlos and possibly even Alvin are gonna be Ophelia's final visitors, you know, which is gonna be a very sad moment.
あなたはオフィーリア先輩が残す研究成果を真っ先に手に入れようと思っているのでは？共有して。あいにくサルバドーリの研究に執着はない。じゃあまさかとは思うけど、オフィーリアのお迎えかい？強いて言うなら俺は葬式の弔問客だ。
魔に飲まれた者のもとには最後を見とる意志を持つ者が向かう。時には命を賭してでも。その行いを俺たち魔法使いはお迎えと呼んでいるんだ。
私がしくじった時は後をお願いね。ある。私たちの最後の冒険に。
But yeah, now we have focus on their past and how when she joined the academy and everything, Carlo was there by her side and was presenting Alvin, who Carlos knew very well and knew that Alvin was gonna be able to make it past that barrier obstacle to get close to Ophelia, and gotta like praise him for his determination, because that dollar spell that he kept doing to himself to keep himself in check so that he wouldn't fall prey to her perfume, like, that hurts. And he kept doing that for a whole 2 months until his body got used to things, and then he was completely fine in her presence. So, like, bravo for him. And she was finally able to have other people around her, you know, just like Carlos wanted, friends. And yeah, as Carlo was pointing out, like, she could have asked him to stop at any point, but she didn't, because she knew that she wanted him to succeed. And I'm very glad to see that he did.
私の夢は友達に囲まれて笑ってるリアを見ることなの。あ、来たわ。私の友達ならいいでしょ。ある、自己紹介して。
ぶしつけだが、こう呼ばせてもらう。ドロール。すまない。後輩の君に対してあるまじき感情が湧きかけた。股間を蹴り上げる痛みで打ち消したので許してほしい。おはよう、オフィリア君。よければ朝食を一緒に。ドロール。君はどんな研究？ドロール。
もう2ヶ月よ。
あなたが嫌だって言えばやめると思うけど。止める気はないんだ。
オフィリア君、カルロス、ご一緒しても構わないかな。
はい。
克服したぞ。俺の本能がついに股間を蹴り上げられる痛みに屈した。だが比較にもならんだろう。たった2ヶ月の俺の苦しみとその体質を生まれ持った君の苦労とでは、もう君にあるまじき感情は抱かない。
Now, the other members of the student watch weren't really fond of Ophelia, but they accepted her. Tim not so much, but, you know, just dealing with it, and Ophelia did show that she was prickly, she was just gonna take it, which is completely fine. She's in her right to accept this. But then things changed when other people decided to join in. And they kept bashing Ophelia for no reason, you know. What's the point of bringing her down? But yeah, they talking about how she is because of her perfume aura and everything, and how she isn't very capable. Others can do what she does, so why is she even there? How she's probably manipulating Alvin Godfrey using her perfume and everything, which just those bad rumors are so annoying. But yeah, she's like, oh, so you wouldn't have any problem with me if I was strong, huh? Okay then, I'm just gonna go all out. She snapped. Like the nicknaming just...
君に紹介したい者たちがいる。
2年のレセリー・イングウェだ。呼びたければ好きに呼べ。
ティム・リントン、1年別に覚えなくてもいいけど。今直します。じゃあ頼むわ。
こらティム、彼女に失礼だろ。
僕のミサオのためにパフュームを吸わないようにしてるんです。陰口よりマシですから。痛いくらいの方が気持ちが引き締まるでしょ。ただの拷問だろこれ。
自業自得だ。
ゴッドフレイ先輩、私も自警団に加えてもらえませんか。
俺もお願いします。
先輩には不名誉な疑いがかかってるわ。あんたのパフュームでたぶらかされてるんだってね。
私は彼の理念に共感して
そんな色気プンプンさせながら言われてもさ、サルバドーリの娼婦さん。
もし私が強ければ文句はないの。パルトゥス。
And to make matters worse, like when Tim showed up after she was just released, you know, having trouble keeping himself in check. And was angry at her, and of course, with his admiration for Godfrey, was even calling out, like, you weren't planning to manipulate Alvin with this, were you? Like, which is similar to what the others were talking about, which just snapped that little piece of hope that was left in her. Like, oh, even you believe that, huh? Well, guess there's no one left, huh? And she just beat him up. And that's when the Ophelia we knew, the kind Ophelia, gone. She just went to her temple of lonesomeness. Because people talked, people were not fond of her and everything, and just bashing her. Like, couldn't they just leave her be being friends with Carlo and Alvin? Like, he was the one going through all the effort to get close to her, and she wasn't the one trying to get close to him. Like, he pains to see that, man. And yeah, it also pains for Carlos and Alvin to know that change that happened with her when she was with them. So they feel responsible for that, which is all the more reason to make me believe they're gonna be her final visitors.
開き直ってパフュームを垂れ流しやがって。団員だって何人たぶらかした。僕の気持ちをお前は今土足で踏み荒らしている。僕の意志を奪って単なるオスに貶めるつもりで、最後にはゴッドフレイ先輩もそうやって誘惑するつもりかよ。否定しろよ。違うって言えよ、オフィリア。
ティム、しっかりしろ。ティム。
リアのことはあなたのせいじゃ。
だとしても俺がどうにかするべきだった。俺は彼女の先輩だったのだから。
いよいよね。ここで始めてしまうのはいいや。
Now we did have Ida leaving, escaping using those magical orbs, and putting out the distress signal, which is that big beam of light down there. So hopefully Oliver and the others are gonna see it, but who knows how far they are. Maybe even it's not them, but Alvin and Carlos are gonna see it, you know, because they're probably closer now that I think about it. So possibly them, they're gonna show up. Hopefully not Ophelia is gonna see it, because I have no idea where she went. Because she's having some troubles with the spell taking over and stuff. And seeing like the kind and happy Ophelia in the flashbacks, just it's painful to see this with her, you know? Like, really wish she could go back to the way things were, though. Doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah, things are gonna be resolved next episode, which I feel like it's gonna be the end for Ophelia, Carlos, and Alvin. Hopefully I'm wrong though. But that is all for this episode, and see you next time. Bye!